On this episode, we vent about our domesticated problems as life keeps kicking us when we are down. I bought a bike, we go to a wedding, car dealership stuck, we have puppy problems. We also share our thoughts on phone notifications, and we have a Sriracha shortage. Here we go.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Domesticated, where marriage meets comedy. I'm your host, Corey, here with my lovely co-hosts, Lucy, Ruby, and Laura, over there
y'all.
on the other couch. Laura's surrounded by dogs right now.
Just how I like it.
Dog paradise. Our oldest dog is mad at me because I took a toy away from her. She was chewing in my ear, and she wanted to be on the podcast, I guess.
She wanted her to put her little input in.
Yeah.
She's pissed.
We'll get to her. We'll get to her in a little bit. But first things first. First order of business on the docket. It's the most important thing. Laura bought a bicycle. It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen.
You guys. So Corey was really against me being like, what is the word?
Active?
Active.
Right.
Corey doesn't want me to be active, and he doesn't want me to like leave his house. It's like he's really like clingy. He doesn't want me to go anywhere without him.
Laura's
I guess.
pandering right now because
What's pandering?
There's going to be a little bit of evidence that works for me on my side. One, Exhibit A, YMCA membership.
Hey, now, I used it for a good 3 months. I'm really thinking about
a good 3 times.
No,
What?
I went for a couple months.
No. Never.
I'm pulling up my membership.
You were going to do water
clock-ins.
aerobics, and then you gave up on it.
No, I went to spinning.
She wouldn't do water aerobics.
Okay, so either way, I'm planning on getting back into that. So the bicycle, my coworker was selling the bicycle. She also was selling a baby seat to go on the back of it, which I thought, what a great idea. I could have a bike and take Drake with me. We could go for long bike rides. The only problem being that it's October and it's like 50 degrees out every day. So we would have to wait till next summer, and he'll probably be too big for it then.
Theoretically, he should be too big, but he's not growing, so...
Right. He might be the same size.
Yeah, it might just work. He might just...
But Corey was like giving me shit about it. It was a freaking $30.
Yeah, but we have limited shed space. And we just got a Power Wheels for the kids and put it in there. It's already taken up all that valuable shed space. And now we got a big bike, mower,
really
smoker, toy. There's just so much in there. It's absolutely
we need a bigger
ridiculous.
shed. You're right. But the bike, it's a good investment, and I'm definitely going to use it. Corey just spent 2 hours trying to put the baby seat on the bike, and it really made him real salty about it.
Well, it was, in my defense, there was no instructions. And all the YouTube videos were just terrible. There was like people talking very slowly and going around in circles. But I figured it out. It took a long time. It was very frustrating. Basically, I assumed they had that seat on the bike before, which they had, but they had adjusted it, the little bracket, to go onto another bike. And so it wasn't lining up, and it made no sense to me. But then, yeah, I realized I was just kind of an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just you not using your brain. It's fine. So the bike's all ready. I get on the bike. I put Drake in the seat.
Wait, so you just said the guy who actually figured it out and put it on there wasn't using his brain.
Didn't even give me a chance to try.
You had no idea what you were doing. I had to come out there and save you.
So anyway, I get on the bike and start trying to ride the bike. It's been like 5 years since I got on a bike, by the way. So
yeah,
I'm a little bit tipsy-turvy. Poor little Drake.
You're kind of doppy anyways, so like,
right.
I feel like it's destined that Drake... He's strapped in there. At least you can bail on the bike. He just fumbles down with the bike. So if you bail and he rolls down a hill or something, that's on you.
Well, I started riding, and I realized that the tire's flat.
Extremely flat.
And we tried to pump it up, and it just deflated again.
Yeah, and...
so I got ripped off.
So we wasted like 2 hours on nothing. Laura just wanted to take it for a spin. I really wanted to clean out my car, and it didn't happen because then night came. Because you know why? Winter sucks, and it's always night fucking around here all the time. It's just night. Already. What is it, October?
Yeah, so the days are getting shorter. It starts getting darker around It's still like 7 right now, but it's gonna be like
about
soon.
5 o'clock.
Soon it'll be like 5 o'clock that it gets dark and you can't do crap.
I think time changes this weekend
Oh man.
or next. It's okay. Well, we get an hour.
Time change
Well,
really
bonus hour.
confuses us.
Yeah, it throws us off every time. It especially sucks when you have kids.
Yeah, because then
the
they
kids
get up
don't
just
know
as early.
Yeah, they don't know the time changed.
And then like we just like don't change our clocks. So for half of the year our clocks are wrong and then like they get to be right again.
They loop back around.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not going to change that clock.
If you change like half of them, then you know like the stove clock is right for summer.
Right.
And then the clock in the living room is right for winter.
Right.
You just have to know which ones to go to. You know, that reminds me, like in my car, for some reason, it loses like a minute or two, like throughout the like half a year before I even have to change it. I've noticed this.
That's
I'll
weird.
set it, and then I'll start to notice that it's changing, like based off of my phone time or whatever. It's slowly. I'll set it early, late. So that if I'm going to work or whatever, I actually have more time, you know,
Right.
just create that little sense of urgency in my head because I like to be right on time and not early to anything. But either way, so I'll notice that it'll start to be later instead of earlier. It makes no sense. And I have to change
That's
it. I have to
really
change it
weird.
like 2 or 3 times a year. It's really weird.
Part of the I mean, your car does the weirdest shit.
Yeah.
It's all jacked up. It says your seatbelt's on when it's off, and vice versa. It's got a mind of its own.
Yeah, we love it.
like-
It's unique. It's unique.
It's like that car.
Herbie?
Herbie. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Herbie. So yeah, we
Herbie fully loaded with Lindsay Lohan starring in it.
Mhm.
Terrible title choice in hindsight. Lindsay Lohan fully loaded.
because she loves getting loaded.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's the joke.
Gotcha.
You got it.
She's
you get it.
She's a real druggie, that one.
Yeah. Wonder what she's doing these days. Parent Trap 2. Coming
Ooh,
soon.
sequel.
Grandparent Trap. It's not bad. You can work with that. Either way, I figured it out, like always, because I'm the mastermind around here. And now Laura can try it out next spring.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. But the only problem is that Corey doesn't have a bike. And, like, I mean, I guess I can go by myself.
Yeah, I don't even know if I know how to ride a bike at this point.
Royce doesn't even know how to really ride his bike with training wheels very well.
Yeah, he's struggling. We need to learn. It's going to be such a pain trying to teach him how to ride a bike. Because he's not very adventurous.
Right.
He doesn't like getting hurt, scraped.
Yeah, if anything shouts danger at him, it's just a no-go.
Yeah, he probably will have safety wheels his whole life. Safety, what do they call it?
Safety wheels?
Safety, training wheels?
Yeah, Corey.
Yeah, safety wheels. I like that. It sounds good. It's got a little ring to it. So we are a little bit late on this episode. So I kind of wanted to jump back. A few weekends ago, we had a wedding that we were a part of.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about it a little bit.
Because it's October and it's wedding season.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, and we drank
Yes.
pumpkin spice and sat by the fire.
And what else? Mahogany candles.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So Corey was in a wedding and I was his person he brought.
My plus one. It was a hard decision. I didn't know.
He had
I
a
was
lot
trying
of
to
people to
decide.
pick from.
It was Grandma Heath or
Mhm.
Laura.
Yeah, so Grandma lost this one.
Yeah. Even though a weekend in a cabin with Grandma Heath would have been quite romantic.
That's true. So yeah, we got to like stay in a cabin tent. It's called glamping. If you've never been glamping, you should go. It's like these tents that are like cabin tents and they have chandeliers and shit in them.
Yeah, it was really over the top. I don't know. It reminded me of like how do we describe it? I don't even know how to describe it.
There's no way.
It's just like a it's like pretty much a log cabin with canvas for walls that you can open up if you want.
Yeah, so anyway, you're out in the boonies. You have to like drive golf carts to get up to the cabin. So just imagine a bunch of drunk people in like tuxedos and dresses just driving their golf carts around, just having a great time. That's what we did.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, honestly, Corey was a little bit of a letdown for me as far as a date goes. I had to like do a lot of dancing by myself with my girlfriends because Corey just wasn't really a good dance partner. I'm just like really let down by that.
Yeah, usually I get in a little dancing mood. I was not feeling it. I don't know why. It just the beat didn't take over my free my soul. I didn't want to get lost in that rock and roll and drift away. It just didn't happen. But I had a great time.
Yeah, we had a great time.
The wedding was gorgeous.
Congrats,
everything.
Congrats to our friends, Kirsten and Brett.
Yes.
Big fans of the podcast, so I know they're listening.
Yeah.
We know who you are. And yeah, we had a great time.
It was gorgeous.
We got a couple more weddings to go to this season. We love it.
Yeah.
Big wedding fans.
It's fun. It's like a nice little date night, kind of, I guess.
Yeah. I have another friend that's getting married soon in a couple weeks, and her bachelorette party was this past weekend. I'm just like, I feel like I'm getting a little bit old for bachelorette parties. I just can't hang like I used to. Like, my bachelorette party was like till like 4 a.m. It was just like a great time, like wild. And this party was super fun. It was funny because we had dinner at a Mexican restaurant in like their back room. And, you know, we brought all of the gifts, like, you know, all the dildos and the lubes and the lingeries, you know, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just funny because the waiters were a little bit, like, thrown off by that. We had a giant blow-up penis cake.
Yeah, people were in there just trying to have nice family dinners.
Yeah, well, that's why we were in the back room.
Penis balloons.
Yeah.
You had to pack them in there somehow.
It was a blow-up doll.
Okay.
We didn't blow it up till we got in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't know.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, so we had a great time. I just, you know, that stuff's just fun. I don't know why guys don't just go around for their bachelor parties doing stuff like that.
What, just like putting vaginas everywhere?
Or like get your guy like a nice like cock ring for his bachelor party, or like, well, I mean, I don't understand why we're the only ones getting all the fun stuff.
Guys just get drunk. That's what they do. They're like, fuck it, might as well get drunk. Strippers. That's more of a guy thing, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But I guess the ladies' parties maybe have the strippers. You know that the people say that being a guy stripper, you get more, what's it called? Like sexually harassed than as a woman
That's
stripper.
Such a man thing to say.
Yeah, like I guess women are more aggressive than a man in like a strip club. Guys know, they're like, hey.
Well, yeah, because like women, so guys are just, they know that they could possibly get in trouble.
Yeah.
Women, it's not like,
there's no rules.
we can rape a lot easier if we want.
Yeah, which is messed up, but we don't have to get into, you know,
We don't have to get into that because
social statuses and
we'll get
things like that.
all reared up.
2018.
Right.
Yeah, so I could just imagine you guys rolling around with all this penis equipment, and
It was a good time. We had
you just
this,
like go to the bar and like give us 6 drinks, and here, use these penis straws.
That's exactly what we did. 6. We had like 16, bro.
A real veiny fucker. Give me one of those.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it was a good time.
Yeah, the
But
penis
yeah,
straw.
like I went home at 11 o'clock because I'm like old.
Well, in your defense, you sleep 12 hours a night, so.
Yeah, I was like sitting there at the bar thinking, man, I'm losing an hour here and there. It's getting late. At this point, I'm only going to get 7 hours. Better go just head home.
Yeah. So, you packed it in early. But you were, I guess you did better than I thought you would. Because it started pretty early with the margs. You guys were like 6
margaritas.
o'clock dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you don't keep it rolling, you get real sleepy real fast.
That's what happened.
That's what happens. You got to, there's a reason when you go to Margaritaville, you don't stop drinking margaritas because it's bad. It's just bad. You're going to have a bad time.
That's why they say you waste away there.
Yeah, you got to waste away, get wasted. Then you don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jimmy Buffett. We know about him.
Yeah.
Someday. I'll be Jimmy Buffett on the beach with my gut out and one of those like little shirts. Okay, I digress.
So other than that, we've just been fixing stuff. So I had like a moment the other day where I was just like so irritated with everything in our house that kept breaking. Like I just like went crazy, and like I don't know. It just seems like when it rains it pours, and if some like our first, you know, it's just like little things here and there. Our dishwasher broke, and then something in my car broke, and then something fell off the wall and broke. Like everything's just breaking around me. Is how I
Or
feel.
light bulbs.
light
Our
bulbs.
house is just falling apart. We want to just bulldoze it.
Fan broke. Yeah, I'm like, at this point, we might as well just like bulldoze it. Start with a new house.
Yeah.
Some fresh.
We're having a
walls.
rough go at it.
Yeah. So, but Corey has been. I let him know how I felt, and he's been trying really hard to fix some of these things.
Yeah, I did do a few things. One, I put in a light bulb, or 2 light bulbs.
Wow.
So that was pretty good.
Wow.
I did that, and I fixed the washer.
He's advanced, y'all.
The washer, I've taken it apart like 300 times at this point. I could probably, if you gave me all the parts to a washer, I could definitely build one from the ground up easily. I might even be able to, like, if you gave me materials, like mold the parts, and like I know it in that in depth. Like I bet I could.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm an expert washer machine.
Is that is that like a title for that?
Washing machine repairman. That's what they call me. I don't know anything about dryers yet. Well, now we have another problem with it. I don't know. We need a new washer.
Right.
I shouldn't know this much about washers. You know what? I'm 26. Like, let's be realistic. I shouldn't have to learn about washers till I'm at least 35. Washer, you should just buy a new washer when you buy a house, and then it has like a 10-year warranty. You don't have to worry about fixing it until you're in your 30s. At a proper age, whenever it's time to learn how to fix things.
Actually, like, washing machines last like half the life of a dryer. Our dryer is from like 1950, it looks like, and it runs like a dream.
No, it sucks.
But washers, you have to replace. Like, if you notice, our washer is a lot newer.
Yeah.
They go out a lot quicker.
The quiet wash.
But you know what? Maybe somebody like that doesn't know how to fix a washer, like you, because you're such a good maintenance man.
Yep.
They would just get rid of it.
Fix it.
And you're Mr.
I'm Fix It Felix.
So sexy over there, Mr. Fix It.
I miss the old dryer at our old house. It was gas. It dried stuff so fast.
I didn't know that.
One time,
a gas dryer?
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, that's what our old one was at our old house that we rented. Yeah. Oh my
What?
god. Yeah, it was.
There was no cord?
I mean, it still runs.
You put gas in it?
No, it runs off the gas like the furnace does. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like hooked up. That's how it heats.
Like Dominion?
Yeah.
I still
Either
don't
way,
understand.
it worked really fast because
Okay.
just, it's about, you get it. You get it.
I don't, but thank you.
I don't understand it either. I just know that's what it was. I'm trying to get out of, explain.
Because you don't know.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't actually know. I'm trying to get away from that, and you keep drawing me back in.
Okay.
Either way, it dried things very fast. One day I forgot all my uniforms for work in the washer. I had to leave in 10 minutes. It dried it. Absolutely dried in 10 minutes. I'm not kidding.
Well, our current washer takes you have to dry it double time. So instead of 60 minutes, 120 minutes.
No big deal. You could
Takes a
probably
long
drive
time to
to
do
the
laundry.
laundromat in that time. Get everything done. All
Ooh,
at
and
once.
and get lice or something.
Be like laundromat
Gross.
people.
I never want to be a laundromat person
It sucks.
in my whole life.
Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Corey had to show me how to use laundromats on vacation, and I was so confused.
I know all about him. I've spent a time or two.
He was
Nothing more boring than being in a laundromat watching Judge Judy when you're a kid and not having any change for the vending machine. That's the number. That's
You got all that change for washers, and your mom couldn't give you $1.
What shit? No, it's for washing clothes. That's clothes washing quarters.
I just can't
Come
imagine.
on.
As much laundry as we have, I couldn't do all that.
It's a lot of work. You gotta pack it up and pack it, and then you fold it. But you just fold it while you're there. You just do it. It's you spend a whole day. It's great.
God,
it's a lot of fun.
awful.
It's like purgatory as a little kid. That's exactly what it is. Laundromats are literally hell for kids. Hell on earth. I swear to God, you're gonna get to hell one day, and there's just gonna be a front loading washer.
That wouldn't be hell
at
for
the
me
doorway.
because I don't understand it.
That's even worse. You don't even understand how to get the laundry done.
So, yeah. Anyway,
Laundry is hell. It's just never ending.
Corey's been fixing stuff. I fixed the dishwasher.
Well, I want to say the washer. I took it all apart. All it was the leg needed leveled. It was thumping around for 30 years around here, being the loudest piece of crap.
I mean,
ever.
that would be my first
I
guess.
took it all away. Yeah, but why would it just randomly unlevel itself? It made no sense. But that was what was wrong, and I fixed it. We fixed other stuff. Sorry to interrupt you. I just wanted to say I was very frustrated. I spent 2 hours.
Nobody really gives a shit.
Okay.
I fixed the dishwasher.
Yes.
And the garbage disposal. So, who's the number one champion? Me. Anyway, so
No! You did one job. I've done like a 30 jobs.
I don't need to explain everything about the dishwasher.
It's a podcast. They're listening to us talk. You have to explain things.
No.
Yes.
So
it's
anyway,
literally the epitome of what we're doing.
The my car needed its oil change like 2,000 miles ago. And Corey does know how to change my oil, but
she doesn't let me.
No, he won't do it. Actually.
No, you won't let me.
I wait, and 2,000 miles later, I'm like, motherfucker, I'm just gonna take it to the damn dealership.
I say, Laura, I'm gonna go get the stuff to change your. Well, I might as well just take it to Ladies' Day or whatever because it's the same amount of money and they do it for you and they wash my car and they do this and that and they treat you all nice and butter you up.
They give you coffee.
Yeah, give you coffee and they got the kids section and yeah.
So I took my car there.
So take it back,
like usual.
You like taking it there? Take it back. That I was the one.
Also, I know it's done right if I take it there.
Dude.
So
I changed my brakes.
I would like to tell them a story. Can you stop interrupting me?
No.
So I took my car to the dealership to get the oil changed. And like usual, I come back and they have a giant list of problems.
Oh, yeah.
They have a list, I mean, like... every little thing. Like, this little thing is missing. This little thing is leaking. This and that and the other thing. Total, all my problems added up to about $2,000 that they wanted to charge me. It's fine. Every time I go, that's something new. And I just, I looked at the guy. He told me the total. He told me his opinion. I should get it done today because it's dire. And I said, sir, it's an 07. It's... it is what it is. And he did not think that was funny at all. He did not giggle, chuckle, laugh, nothing.
They made it seem like it was undrivable. And we're like, we just drove it like an hour and a half away from her house.
Right.
There and back 2 days ago.
Yeah.
No problems.
That's what they do, but they're shysters. But I did the one problem they said was kind of like something needed done. So my dad fixed it for $60 instead of $700 they wanted to charge me.
Yeah.
But like, I just feel like they lie there. Like, every time I go, they give me a list of things that are wrong.
Yeah.
I never fix them. But the next time, they give me a different list. It's like, I didn't fix the first things, so why aren't they still on the list? Because you guys don't know what you put on the list, and you made this shit up.
Well, they're trying to honeypot you. That's what they get you to come in there. Well, except for when they see you rolling with your clunker, they're like, "We're not getting shit out of this."
No. Here's what they see: they see me rolling with my clunker, and they're like, "Oh, a dumb girl. She doesn't know. I'll just tell her all this shit's wrong. She doesn't have anyone to fix it. Clearly, her husband didn't know how to change your oil. He's not gonna know how to fix a car. So,
how do they know you're married?
My ring.
Okay, well, just saying.
I mean, that's what I would first guess. My ring.
I don't know. You don't wear it to work normally. You dropped it off before.
You lie.
I think we can settle this really quick. Okay. You know what? Either way, I think they saw it and they're like, well, it's been what was your line? It's been 2,000 miles over for your oil change. Do you think I'm gonna like fix all this stuff on my car that's not necessary?
Right. Exactly. Like they if I was like a good car owner, I would have had that bitch in there when it needed the oil changed. Not when it started like smelling a little bit weird and like,
We're not good car owners.
Not at all.
No.
But that's why I don't buy brand new cars, because I don't take care of them.
Yeah.
So anyway, still driving my 07.
She's ready to roll. She's got another 50,000 miles on
Oh
her.
yeah, I don't have to get the oil changed for 6 years.
Yeah, I would just never change it again. At this point,
they put the good oil in. I mean, I'm good.
The good. What's the good oil?
Oh, you go to the Honda shop, they put the Honda oil in.
That must be better than regular oil.
Oh,
they get it from the Honda.
They get it from the Honda dealer.
And that comes from the Honda oil reserves?
Honda oil rigs.
Honda oil rigs, yeah. Mm-hmm. Where are those located?
Honduras.
I don't think. Where's Honduras? I would say the Middle East. That would have been
South America.
The ocean. The oil spill.
Anyway, so yeah, we've just been fixing cars.
Just seems like everything breaks. We fix one thing and 30 other things break, and
oh yeah,
I don't know, but I guess that's how you learn. We know a lot about fixing stuff now.
Yeah.
So if anybody's garbage disposal breaks,
I'm your man.
Yeah.
Corey could not. So I just want to say for the listeners that have been wondering why we haven't done a podcast in like a week and a half, Corey's laptop was broke because our stupid new dog chewed the cord because she chews everything. I saw her chewing the cord and I was like, I caught it in time. It's fine. It's usable. No. So we couldn't charge it, and we had to order a new cord. And Amazon Prime is like slacking, and I'm not the only one that thinks that. Everybody's bitching about 2-day shipping is now turned to 4-day shipping, and that's not cool.
Yep, she changed on us. It was like a classic relationship. There's at the front end, people were different. They're all nice and everything. Once you got comfy with Amazon Prime, she just started letting you down.
Right. So we had to wait a while for the cord, and sorry about that. But the dog, she's really
chewing on everything.
She's a puppy. She chews a lot, and then she sleeps, and then she shits on the floor, and then it's like we start over again. Yeah. And then it's just like a cycle, and that's what we do.
And dribble some pee in there.
Yeah, she just gets excited and piddles a little. Little piddle.
It's disgusting.
It's so gross. So we're really dealing with her. Her name's Ruby, and she's a great dog. She's sleeping right now. This is the best stage of the cycle.
Yeah, sleeping.
She's really brought out the best in our other dog, Lucy.
Yeah, old rescue Lucy.
Yeah. If you guys don't remember Lucy, she's like the saddest, pathetic.
She's Eeyore as a dog.
PTSD having son
She's
of
got
a
all
gun.
the issues, yeah.
She's very antisocial, scared to death of everything. But since we got Ruby, she's starting to come out of her shell.
Slowly but surely.
I almost had a heart attack. I saw her playing with a toy the other day, and never in almost 2 years have I seen her play with a toy.
Never.
A year and a half.
Yeah, we've never seen her. We're lucky to get her to look at us, let alone...
If you look in her eye, it freaks her out.
But she's been playing, like, she's rising again from the grave. She's like Jesus Christ. We should, like, rename her Jesus, the dog.
Jesus.
Lucy. Well, the thing is, Lucy is could be Lucifer.
Ooh,
but the problem is like if
ruh-roh.
anybody's Lucifer, it's the new dog. She's got a little wild side to her. She gets feisty. But Lucy has rose from the grave, and she's a dog again, and it's weird. We don't even know how to react. I don't think she doesn't know what she's doing sometimes. Like we'll catch her.
She realizes it.
Whoa, what am I doing? She doesn't even know she's like playing with toys and like sitting beside the kids. Like she would have never sat beside them before. Now she's getting jealous, and she's like, somebody's after her crown, so she's like she's trying to take control of the family.
She's
again.
cavalier.
Yep, very cavalier.
But
that's how those dogs are, though. They're real prissy, and they act like they're too good for you, but then as soon as you don't give them attention, they want to snuggle.
I've read a lot up on puppy mill survivor dogs because she was in a puppy mill. She was used and abused, and she had a lot of PTSD from that.
Used and abused was a terrible.
She was literally used and abused.
Sounds like a porno.
She was used. Corey, this is not. Anyway, so I just want to get a message out there, a serious message.
Okay, sorry.
That if you have any interest in adopting a dog that was a puppy mill breeding dog, be very okay. Just expect to not have like a great dog at first.
It's gonna take it takes a long time.
I read on online that it takes usually about 2 years for those dogs to ever start acting like normal dogs, and we're like getting to that point finally. But it's like a long time coming, and they have like weird things that they do. Like normal dogs, like puppies, won't like pee where they sleep. Like it's just like these dogs don't have the normal. And like this dog would like pee on furniture. Like she would just pee and then like lay in it. Like she wouldn't know.
She doesn't come indoors.
Yeah, she would like is afraid to come through doorways.
We don't know what these Amish
leashes
people
scare
do.
the shit out of her.
Amish people must do something really sinister in doorways because she's terrified of doorways.
And I've heard that a lot of puppy mill dogs are afraid of doorways.
Weird. Yeah.
It's something weird.
One thing that is really weird about Lucy is I remember a few months ago I saw this article about there was this dog. It looked exactly like her. Same breed, same color scheme. Her name was Lucy, and it was an advocate. Like, she died Unfortunately, it was a sad story after like she was rescued, but it was too late. And so there was like a foundation in her name named Lucy, same dog, for like to support puppy mill dogs. It was the craziest like coincidence ever. And like we had no knowledge of it at all.
No.
And I just randomly saw it one day and I'm like, no way, that is insane.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know,
yeah, Ruby was from a puppy mill too, but we got her. Well, we got her from the Humane Society. They, the puppy mill like didn't want the dogs with any. As soon as they have medical problems, they don't want to deal with it because that's going to cost them money. Yeah. So they just like get rid of them. So she had some issues that we have been taking care of. So she didn't have like enough time to get the PTSD.
Right.
She was only there a couple of weeks, so.
It's just really sad because if the Humane Society wasn't there to step in or something, like she'd probably be dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They would.
Like they would just throw her back or something. Yeah. Like it's just like they have no shame. People, they don't give a like. Dogs are basically just like cattle or any type of like they're like livestock to them.
Right.
Like pretty much everything.
Yeah. Exactly. It's really sad.
Which is weird. What do you draw the line at? Like between pet and like where would you draw the line?
What animal do I draw the line at? See, I just like, since I've raised like pigs and stuff, like I know that it's like I know people have pet pigs, but like it's very hard to domesticate animals like that. Mm-hmm. Like I just don't think that could ever, I don't know.
How do you feel about birds of prey? Like a hawk.
What about it?
Well, like as a pet?
As a pet?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Oh, I was thinking about getting a hawk.
Hell no.
It'd be pretty sweet if I was a hawk
Hawks
guy.
would definitely eat our dogs.
We have that, like, you get one of those sweet leather things for your arm, and you just go outside and teach you how to, it goes and gets mice for you.
What could we use the mice for?
I don't know, just throw them away.
Okay. So, probably not going to eat a hawk.
They can hunt bats.
I don't like birds.
Yeah, a hawk would be sweet.
Birds are very dirty.
Well, we could get, you know what would be really cool? Is to get, like, carrier pigeons. And but have our friends get them. Maybe like Alex and Australia. Can pigeons fly across the ocean? Probably not.
I don't know.
If they could fly to Australia, that'd be pretty cool. If we had carrier pigeons set up.
Why don't we just send an owl like everybody else at Hogwarts?
Because we don't have owls. They're more expensive. Pigeons are very cheap. I almost bought a dozen once.
You could buy one in
pigeon coop. It's much more efficient than an owlery. Owleries are very expensive to build. Pigeon coops, pretty inexpensive. You'd be surprised. We could put it on a roof. Pigeon coop up there by the chimney.
Anytime I think about a pigeon, it makes me think of Home Alone.
Why?
Home Alone 2 in the park at Central Park where the pigeons are everywhere.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking of Home Alone 1. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah. Either way, how did I get on pigeons? We should get pigeons. Okay. Maybe just we'll train him with Alec. He lives like a couple streets away. I'm getting some pigeons. That's what I want for Christmas. Pigeons.
Okay. So anyway, this weekend. Okay. Sorry, did I interrupt you?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. This weekend we took the kids to get pumpkins. It's very close to Halloween, a week away, and we waited till the last minute.
We've been pretty busy.
Yeah, so we took them to the pumpkin patch. Unfortunately, it was very cold, and we didn't get to do any of the fun pumpkin patch stuff. But this is what we were, discussing on the way there. When I was a kid, first of all, I got my pumpkins at Aldi.
Yeah.
There was like 1 or 2 times in my life I can remember going to a pumpkin patch, quote unquote, and it was literally like a couple wagons full of pumpkins, and you picked which one you wanted and you left.
Right.
Like now, people make it like it's got to be this huge thing. You got to go ride a hayride, pet animals, play, throw squashes in the hole. I don't know. They have these weird games.
Yeah.
Roll around in corn.
Playing corn.
It's like
the maze and the
everything's just so
launching
extreme
pumpkins
anymore.
Yeah, it's social media culture really is what it is, because it's the same way with like Christmas trees and stuff. Like everybody wants an experience now with everything. Like you used to just go to a tree farm. It was some guy in a shed with lumberjack clothes on and a pipe, and he just said, "Go get your tree," and he gave you some crappy rusted saw, and you cut it down, and he drug it back with a 4-wheeler. Now it's like, we're gonna go to Santa's workshop, and then we go through here and get the hot cocoa, and then we drive out, and the tree is already cut down, and they're just standing there, and you push them over. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's. I agree, and I mean, not that the kids enjoy doing stuff like that.
It's cool, yeah.
But like,
some of it's really dumb. It's like
we enjoyed it. Just doing the regular, like old school.
I should just go pick out a pumpkin.
I just want to come home and carve it.
Yeah, exactly. That's supposed to be the fun. Like,
and I don't know if this is new or if like I just never knew about it. But what's with people painting pumpkins now? Has that always been a thing?
I don't know. That's some real snowflake type shit right there.
Yeah, like carve your damn pumpkin. Like
carve your pumpkin.
Get a knife out. Cut it open. Cut that bitch up.
Yeah.
Pull the guts out.
The danger is part of the fun.
Yeah, I feel like it's like you said.
I think my parents let me use a knife when I was a kid. Like,
that's
young.
the best part.
Yeah, it's like here's a knife. You're not allowed to use them ever, but use them carving this sphere.
Yeah,
in the most dangerous,
slippery.
Possible way. Yeah.
Whoops.
I wonder what the death rate of pumpkin carving is.
That's probably why they went to painting.
We just like filter in some real serious music here and be like, every year we lose 1 to 2 kids from pumpkin related accidents.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like I'm not real big on the pumpkin painting thing.
Yeah. But like one last thing about the pumpkin patch, we have been to really nice ones and had great times.
Yeah, we've done both.
But at the same time, a lot of it is a stretch. They make it. There's only so much you can do.
Right.
Like, who the fuck's gonna sit there and play gourd tic-tac-toe?
Yeah.
Like, what? I'm not gonna stand here and play tic-tac-toe with gourds or toss something into. I don't know. I just don't. I hate stuff like that.
I agree, and like it's overdone.
You know what they should do is like, I don't know, maybe do like a themed one or something like that. I don't know, like Wizard of Oz or something. You have the Scarecrow and I don't know.
Wizard of Oz themed Halloween.
Yeah, or do Nightmare Before Christmas, greatest movie ever.
Or we could do like Freddy versus Jason.
That would be pretty sweet too, like a haunted pumpkin patch, the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown patch. Great ideas. I'm just saying. Like, or we could just like do regular pumpkins, get them at Walmart. No, the reason we thought about this was we went to, there's one close to where we live. It's like very, very basic. They basically just have pumpkins. They have like a little corn maze, but like it's free. You don't have to pay to get in. Like, you just stop by, get a pumpkin. Yeah, they sell apples and stuff. It's a farm. Ground beef. Simple pumpkin patch stuff. They said it was Hamburg. Yeah. Just Hamburg. And so we went there, and I was looking for the address online, and I was on their Facebook page, and the reviews were like pissing me off because people were just on there like, this is not a real pumpkin patch. All they had was pumpkins and no hay rides and no games for the kids. And what a ripoff. Yeah. What do you mean what a ripoff? It's free. Yeah. You want, like, if you want to go to one of those hoedowns, you got to pay to get in. Yep. Pay for everything when you get in there. Mm-hmm. This was just a nice little, stay for a half hour and leave type deal. Just what we wanted. But I could not believe how many like bad reviews were on there just because it wasn't a big extreme event thing. Like, that's just how everything is now. Mm-hmm. Everything's over the top. Even trick or treat, all the kids have like crazy costumes and everything like that. I don't know. Royce wanted to be Minecraft, and it was like going to be like $100 or something stupid. Yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, our costumes we had to reuse them. Like, we didn't get a new costume we had a bag of costumes that I don't know where they came from. Like, probably my mom used them when she was a kid or something. Yeah. If you want to get creative, you'd be like a princess pirate or something. Yeah. Like, I got to pick from the bag. Mm-hmm. I think I went trick-or-treating like twice in my life. I never did because we lived in the country and you couldn't. It's also like the devil's holiday, so. Yeah, that's probably also why we weren't allowed to go. It's definitely the time. If you dress up as in a costume and get candy, you're definitely going to hell. That's true. Yep.
That's the Baptist in me.
Yep. And I was actually really surprised that we got to go to the pumpkin patch because Laura was down for the count. I mean, she was out of commission for like a solid 2 days with the man flu because, after making fun of me for however much she did, especially on the last episode, she comes down with a sickness and she just can't function at all. She was just laying around.
First of all,
my
tummy hurt.
It was a classic man flu situation.
You don't understand what I was going through.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I'm not gonna sit here and go into detail about my tummy problems.
Yeah, but she had some stomach. If it would have been me, role reversal, it would have been classic man flu situation, and she wouldn't have believed it or had any sympathy. But
I'm still not feeling very well, and then whenever I figure out that I have like stomach cancer, you're gonna feel really bad about this episode.
We'll go back and edit it. And I'll take this part out.
It's going to be too damn late because everyone's going to already listen to it.
Yep. Well, you know what? I'm on record saying I think that I'm putting my foot in you are a sissy.
That's where you putting your foot in me?
I was going to put I meant to say I'm going to put my flag in the sand on the side of your pussy.
Your little sayings are not coming out right. Okay.
Why don't you man up?
Because they call it a man flu for a reason. Because women are allowed to be.
People want to know.
Men have to be manly.
Men don't know about childbirth.
That's true. You don't know about that.
Yeah,
life.
Exactly. Let's hit them all. Let's hit all the stupid little things. You know what?
You don't know about periods.
Don't care. Yeah.
You don't know about menstruation.
No, I'm kind of glad. And along with the fall thing, I'm getting really kind of concerned. Because we have so many leaves in our big trees. I think we've talked about them on here.
Oh, yeah.
The leaves, but it got really cold, and they still haven't fallen. So we might end up with a snow leaf situation that we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, we get like a foot of leaves in our backyard, and if they don't come down soon, it's going to be too cold for me to get my ass out there and do anything about them.
Right. That's true.
We don't care about leaves. We mow them. It takes so long to rake them. We're like, fuck this shit. Mm-hmm. Mow them up.
Yeah, we just mulch them.
Looks like crap. Who cares? Nobody's going to see.
Yeah, but I'm talking these. They're like chest high. If we just let them go.
It's a comical amount of leaves. Mm-hmm. And you think our kids would love it?
So the leaves plus the snow. Yeah, they can't jump in the dog poop.
Yep.
So the leaves plus the snow, it's going to be a conundrum.
Yeah, it's going to be a real situation. Our neighbors across the street took care of their leaf problem, cut down the tree, but they hired literally the worst probably tree company ever because they cut down the tree and then left it sitting there on a trailer on the side of the street for like a whole week.
Yeah.
We're just like sitting here being brooding neighbors, like real, when are they going to get that tree?
We're going to call the city.
Yeah, we're going to have to call the cops and tell them they haven't moved that trailer and like you have to move it.
You know what? For as much as you pay for a tree cutting service, they should be prompt about
They should get that tree the hell out of there.
There's still stumps in the front yard.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm about to go steal one. We could have stumps around our fire.
Yeah, or we could have an old classic stump fire where you just put it in there and just let that stump burn.
I don't think that would work.
If you got the fire hot enough. Like, or you poured like lava onto it.
Oh yeah, let's just get some lava.
Let's talk about Minecraft. This is Royce's show, Minecraft show. Okay. All right. So to wrap up here, we're gonna do a new segment. To end our show, it's going to be called Ending Thoughts. So Laura, what are your ending thoughts for this episode?
Okay, so Corey told me this is just like say some random shit.
You could talk about, something like our rants before, or maybe like an old story you remembered that you didn't know how to work into the episode, or something, anything you want.
Okay. So, mine's kind of like a rant, I guess, but it's about modern day technology, cell phones. So, my rant is about a couple apps on our phones. Messenger, Facebook Messenger.
Yes.
And like Snapchat.
Yep.
Those kind of things. And their notifications.
Mm-hmm.
These apps make it so hard for you to turn off. Like, it took me an hour to figure out how to turn off the noise now that Snapchat makes.
Yeah.
And just all of a sudden it updated and like it started making this noise. No matter if my phone was on vibrate or not, it was just like making this noise to notify me. And it like turns on your phone screen.
Yeah.
and Messenger has the hardest settings.
Yeah, you literally have to learn how to code a program to break. You have to hack into their
Facebook's
system.
the same way. It's like crazy. They make their settings so they're like, well, if you want your privacy turned on and off, all you gotta do is, you know how hard that would be for my 60-year-old grandma.
Exactly. That's the point.
When I can't even figure it out.
They're like they bury all the they want you to have the notifications on because they want you using their app all the time. They want you to get sucked in and stare at your phone more and blah blah blah. But yeah, it's very frustrating whenever you have them shut off and then the app updates and they just part of the update is turn all the fucking sounds back on.
Right.
Like, that's bullshit. I clearly already had them shut off. You remember the good old days when you had a cell phone, like a little flip phone, and you wanted to turn off, like, your ringtone for your text messages?
Yeah.
That was the only sound you had to worry about. Just shut it off once, vibrate.
Right.
Only on vibrate. Don't have to worry about it ever again.
Oh, you mean like my full song that would play when I got a text message?
Oh, you were one of those people?
Yeah.
That was the worst. What was your song? I mean, I did have ringtones, but like the ringtone for the text message.
I think it was like Let It Burn.
That's pretty good. So every time you got to call, every text message.
Yeah, every text. I didn't get very many texts. I mean,
You had no service.
yeah, and I didn't have friends.
I think I had mine as like a money sign, like money ching once for a
Mine
while.
was just
Maybe like some gunshots.
I think that you should let it burn.
Oh, someone's texting me.
Oh, I got a text.
It's
Oh,
like,
what about Hit Me With a Text? I had that one. You know that song?
No.
Oh.
Kiss Me Through the Phone?
No.
No, not that one. Yeah, but I totally agree with you that burying the sounds, it's real tricky. They're real tricky about this stuff.
And, like, it's always telling me, like, Messenger... God, I don't even know what... Like, even if I don't have Messenger open, it'll say something... I always just get these weird things, like, about Messenger coming up.
Yeah. And I hate... I've noticed... I'm on the Facebook... it will make notifications pop up. Like, if you get on the app, you have nothing going on your little thing. A little thing will pop up. Ooh, a notification, something, you know.
Yeah.
I click on it. It's always something fucking stupid. They try to keep you, or they'll send you a little
So-and-so
notification.
added to their story.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that person's story. Get out of here.
Yeah. Why do you think I want to know that they are alive right now?
Yeah.
Like, why does it tell me when people are alive?
Yeah, it's just somebody staring there at their.
Yeah, some dumb stuff.
Yeah, people who are still trying to figure out social media. We're working on it. We're getting it.
They just keep making it more and more confusing.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're going to be old people. We're not going to understand it.
Yeah, these kids are going to be sexting with their minds or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn kids.
It'll probably go in reverse, like with a boycott computers, and it won't be cool. And
We're going to all be,
like,
all the old people will still be on there, like,
it'll
posting
happen in
pictures.
reverse. Yeah, we're just on there talking about cats.
Bingo
and,
night.
Yeah, and trying to get tickets for Candy Crush or whatever.
Yeah. Send me a life.
Send me a life. Oh my god. Okay.
So what's your ending?
My ending thought is it's a little story. It's not long, but I thought of this the other day because we got. I think it's been a few years ago. We got introduced to Sriracha sauce.
Ooh, Sriracha.
And it became a staple in our house. It became a secret ingredient in a certain secret recipe. Take that for what you will.
Yep, you won't get to know.
But Laura makes really good buffalo dip. And either way, so I heard this news story once. I read it online because I don't know. I always read random stuff. And it was saying how the Sriracha factory in California was going to have to close down because the pollutants from the factory was actually like blowing into the local town.
Right.
And irritating people's eyes. And like they're having problems and like getting really messed up. Like basically if you sniff like hot peppers or something, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, it was like, or put peppers in your eyes, you know, or whatever. And so I read they were going to shut down the Sriracha plant. We freaked out, and
We did.
we bought
And
like
we
20
started noticing
Yeah,
that
it was
the
starting to
Sriracha
get
was
going,
not
yeah.
always in the store. Like, it would
Yeah.
be like they'd be out of it all the time.
So we're like, oh my god, it's the great Sriracha depression of 2016.
So we went and bought like 20 bottles of Sriracha. We saw that this one store had them in stock, and we bought every bottle they had.
Yeah.
We had so much Sriracha for like 7 years, because then they just like, no, we're not going out of business.
We were like doomsday preppers, but just so that we could eat
Buffalo
chicken
dip. Yeah.
We used to have a problem with that.
Honestly, we would have buffalo chicken dip 2 or 3 times a week as a meal.
Yeah, and then like tacos 2 or 3 times. We were pretty much living on tacos and buffalo dip.
Right. I don't know. We kind of got away from that. I don't crave it as much anymore.
Well, that's what happens whenever you eat something like 1,000 times.
Overdid it.
Yeah, we overdid it.
So if your buffalo chicken dip sucks, try some sriracha.
All right. That was a good tip. I think it's a great place to end. This was a lot of fun. It's nice.
It was nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you. Nice getting on the microphone to yak at you.
Oh, yeah.
Talk at you.
Yak right back at you.
Let me talk to you real quick. Let me talk at you real quick. Who says that? I don't know. Okay, we will see you guys.
We'll see you later. Make sure you keep up with the episodes. There's so many.
We're trying our best. You know, we
Life's
are
really
domesticated after all, and I think we mentioned it on here. We've just been really busy, and life's been kicking our ass. But you know what? We're going to push through. We will persevere. We will survive, and Domesticated will bring you comedy and marriage.
All in one.
There you go. That's what's up. See you guys.